Hi kids, welcome back to our English video lesson. So for today, we are going to talk about identifying kinds of sentences. This is lesson 25 in your English lessons. Okay, so let's start. So by now, you already know what a sentence means, right? We have differentiated sentence and phrase before. And we also talked about the parts of a sentence. So we have said that a sentence is composed of a subject and predicate. Now, let's talk about the different kinds of sentences. Please remember that there are 4 kinds of sentences. We have declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. So, these 4 different sentences have their own characteristics, and you can easily figure them out, or you can easily identify the given sentence with these descriptions that we are going to talk about. Okay, so let's start with the declarative sentence. So declarative sentence informs or states a fact. It ends with a period. So remember, a declarative sentence always ends with a period. Now here are your examples. Peter is playing with his dog. We will visit grandfather tomorrow. So these 2 sentences are just all stating facts. It informs people. It tells you what is Peter doing. It tells you when will grandfather visit. So it is basically telling you a fact. Okay, or it's basically a statement. Now let's go to the second sentence. So for the second sentence, we have interrogative sentence. So an interrogative sentence asks a question. It ends with a question mark. So it asks a question, so it ends with a question mark. So all interrogative sentences end in a question mark. Please remember that. So you can already determine what kind of sentence you are looking at by just looking at the punctuation mark. But I suggest please read the entire sentence as well. So these are the examples of interrogative sentence. Where have you been? What do you want for dinner? Okay, so as you can see, these are questions, right? And they end in a question mark. And you also use asking words like where, what, who, the WH questions if you remember them, why, when. Okay, so that is an interrogative sentence. Now let's go to imperative sentence. Imperative sentence basically gives a command or request. It also ends with a period. So the words please and kindly are used to show request, but not all of imperative sentences have please and kindly, because these are used to show respect. Okay, so when you want to ask someone respectfully, you use these words. But you can also say that once someone gives a command or a request through the sentence, or if someone commands or requests using a sentence, then that is an imperative sentence. So imperative sentence also ends with a period. Okay, so if you see a sentence that ends with a period, you have to read it carefully. Does it give a command, or it just basically states a fact? If it states a fact, then that is a declarative sentence. If it gives a command, then that is an imperative sentence. So here are some examples of imperative sentence. Please pass the salt. You are requesting. Listen carefully, please. Okay, listen carefully, please. If you want someone to do something, then that is an imperative sentence. Now let's go to exclamatory sentence. So exclamatory sentence expresses a strong feeling such excitement, happiness, surprise, amazement, or sudden pain. It ends with an exclamation point. So if the sentence shows a strong emotion, then that is an exclamatory sentence. And again, exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation point to show that that sentence is expressing an excitement or a happiness or a surprise. So a very strong emotion. So examples, we have help. The building is on fire. I cannot believe he would do that. Okay, if it expresses a strong emotion, then that is definitely an exclamatory sentence. Okay, I hope everything is clear. We have 4 kinds of sentences: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Now, it's time that you try. So, I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Please identify the kind of sentence. Okay, so I will read all the sentences for you. Kyla likes fried chicken. When is your birthday? Give me a glass of juice. Look, there is a whale. Okay, so please identify the kind of sentence. Great job! Now, let's answer. Kyla likes fried chicken is a declarative sentence. When is her birthday is an interrogative sentence. Give me a glass of juice is an imperative sentence. Look, there's a whale! And that is an exclamatory sentence. Okay, so I hope everything is clear, and please make sure to practice by answering your essays, and I will see you in our live class. Bye, kids!